This is Success Nugget with Dr. Femi Akujeno. I'm also a John Maxwell certified executive coach. I wanted to take a moment to share with you this one thing that you can do to become rich. You know, some of you listening to me right now, you desire financial independence. You desire to be successfully, and to be successful rather financially. You desire to go to the next level in the area of your finance. You desire to get out of financial struggle. I want to share with you one thing, this one thing. If you do this one thing I'm talking to you about today, you will become rich. Wow. So what is this one thing? And how come many people are not doing it? Well, some people are ignorant of it, and some people know about it, but they have not done it. You know, when it comes to achieving any success in life, it is not just what you know that matters, but what you do with what you know. So the information you gather, you need to be able to implement. You know, somebody say wisdom is the application of knowledge. If you have knowledge, but you don't apply it, then it gets you nowhere. Anyway, what is this one thing that you can do and you become rich? It is this: solve a problem. Solve a problem. Do you know that money is a reward for solving problems? Now, if you think of anyone who is rich today, just think about anybody. Anyone you know anywhere. In America, in the UK, in Canada, in Africa, anywhere around the world. Anyone you know who is rich, they are rich because they solved a problem. And so, if you can identify a problem and you solve it, you become rich. You solve that problem and you scale it, right? Guess what? You're going to become rich. And you know, there are all kinds of problems that people have solved in this world. And because they solved it, now they are wealthy. They are rich and wealthy because they solve a problem. So you're watching me and you want to get out of financial struggle, think of a problem that you can solve. You know, many times there are problems all around us, but we're not solving them. Many people discuss problems. Many people complain about problems. Many people analyze problems. They may even take the statistics of problems, but they do everything else but solve the problem. The one who becomes rich is the one who says, I'm not just going to talk about a problem. I'm not just going to complain about a problem. I'm not just going to analyze the problem. I'm going to solve the problem. I want to challenge you. If you start solving problem, guess what? You start solving problems, you're going to become rich. Do you know that all the fast food restaurants that you see, while on one hand you may think of, oh my God, you know, they're making us, you know, get bigger and bigger. So you can think of a problem that they create, but in reality, they're also solving problem. You see, what problem is that? Well, there are people who don't have the time to cook, who maybe cannot cook, but they need to eat. So they go somewhere and get a fast food. They don't have the time. So they go to the drive-through, get food to eat, right? And now you see the fast food restaurants, you know, all over the place, and the owners of them are very rich. There is the nakedness problem. So those people are creating clothes, and you know, and clothes have their levels, right? They are becoming rich. There is the accommodation problem. So those who are solving it, they're building apartment complexes, they're building estates, they're building high rises, right? They're building, you know, 2-family homes, single-family homes, and people are buying it, people are renting them. They are becoming rich. Do you see that those who are rich, they are rich because they identified a problem and they solved the problem. I remember Spanx, right? And I was talking about this at a recent seminar I did. You know, the owner of that company, the founder of that company, solved a problem. Many women, when they wear their clothing, they don't want the lining of their underwear showing in their clothing. Well, somebody came up with, initially cut off a pantyhose and used that. And then out of that, a solution was born. And then it was mass produced, right? And that person become a multi-millionaire. Find a problem to solve, and you will become rich. It's that simple. Now, here's the thing. Some of us already notice problems around us, right? We already identify problems, but we just never think of solutions. We always complain, but we never think, what is the solution? What can I do about this problem? Anytime you solve problem, guess what? Money will flow. Money will flow. Do you know why Uber is a big company now? I was listening to something about Uber the other day, right? I mean, it's a billions of dollar company now. And they don't own a single car. Can you imagine that? But they solved the problem. Being able to get your ride, going from one place to the other, right? There's this transportation problem. I mean, just think about it. Do you know that every single money that leaves your hand is going to a problem that somebody else is solving for you? Oh, you have children. Where am I going to put my children? I have to go to work. Well, there is the daycare. So daycares are solving problems. They're solving problems for those who have kids who cannot take their kids to work with them, right? They cannot stay at home with their kids, so they have to leave them at the daycare. So think about any money that you spend for something right now. You're spending it. You're giving your money to somebody who is solving a problem for you. How about you become a problem solver? When you become a problem solver and you can scale that solution, you will become rich. It's that simple. So why don't you begin to look around you? Identify the problems around you. And maybe the ones you've identified, begin to think of solutions to those problems. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to become rich. That's simple. I wanted to share this nugget with you, something to think about. And if you really think about it, maybe you'll be the next one to solve a problem, a global problem, and money will flow into your hands. Money is a reward for solving problem. Money is a reward for solving problem. Solve problems, and money will flow into your hands. Now, I have a number of seminars coming up, and I want to encourage you to go to my website, femiakojeno.com. I have a School of Money seminar coming up, and you can learn a lot about how to make, manage, and multiply money. So go to my website, femiakojeno.com, to get the information. I have seminars I've also done that you're able to get the videos on demand. So go to femiakojeno.com. And I may be visiting a city near you to do one of my School of Money seminars or some other business seminars. So just go to femiakojeno.com. Let me know your thoughts about this video I've done. Does it make sense? Have you learned a thing or two from it? And please like my page, share this message, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you for taking time out to watch this. Begin to solve problems today. Thank you.